Yeah, that's what's the Bryce fits. And this is how we get it. Yeah, you know he robbing his.
What's going on, guys? It's Bryce from Fitz Rex. I'm back with another video. In today's video, you know what it is. Travis Scott's Utopia is out now. Alright, we've been waiting 5 years for this album, goddamn. And it's here. Alright, and I have listened to it so many times. So many times. Probably like 10 times at this point as of me recording this. So I feel like I have a pretty good grasp of the album, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go through it in chronological order. As you can see right here, we got all the tracks in chronological order. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. But before we do, hey, make sure you like, subscribe, show some support on the channel. We're grinding out here, so any love and appreciation I would appreciate. But let's get into it. Starting with the first track here, HYAENA. Now Travis Scott comes in rapping on this, like, I don't want to say old school type beat, but it has that boom bap bounce to it, you know what I'm saying? Definitely Owl Pharaoh-esque, which Travis Scott did allude to before the album dropped. He said he was kind of going back to that style, which he did, and there's even some old cuts on here that somehow made the album almost a decade later, which I love to see. But HYAENA, he's in rapping, like I said, doing his thing, and I think Travis can really fucking rap. I really do. This one, I don't know if it's quite up in an S, though. I'll say I do really like it. Oh, fuck. No, I'll put it... Yeah, I'll put it in A for now. I'll put it in A for now. Nah, scratch that. It's S. Scratch that. It's S. It's S. Now that I'm thinking it's S. And the next track we got here is Thank God, featuring KayCyy. All right, now the first feature on here. I think he did a great job on that hook, little bridge type section. And this is definitely a very good song. This is one of the more Kanye sounding tracks, I will say. Obviously, Kanye's a huge inspiration to Travis Scott, has been his whole career. I mean, he was literally a Kanye West protege. And this one kind of falls in the footsteps, but it's not giving me that wow factor of an S tier. However, I think the performance is great. The sounds are great. It sounds very grandiose. This one's an A. This one's an A. Now we have Modern Jam, which is like more of like a fucking... This one has a bounce. I wasn't sure if I even liked this song at first, I'm not gonna lie, but the more I listen to it, it's more like... This is like a workout jam. I don't know. This shit is hard. And of course, featuring Teezo, Touchdown, on with the vocals on the back half. I love Teezo. Teezo killed this shit, but I don't quite think it's reaching that S standard, but it still is a very good track. I'm putting it up in A. I'm putting it up in A, okay? Next we have My Eyes. Now this song starts off very slow and with minimal instrumental. A lot of it was focused on Travis Scott in his harmonizations, and I think he did great in that part, and the switch towards the end is phenomenal, I will say. However, I'm not gonna lie, that front half I'm not huge on. I'm just not. So I'm not feeling too strongly about this song, but I do enjoy it. I'm gonna put it up in B. That's where it's gonna go. Next, we got God's Country. Now, this is a song Travis has been previewing at concerts for a minute now, hyping up, leading to Utopia, and we finally got it now. That, like, sample instrumental is fucking crazy. It just is. I absolutely love it. It's eerie. It fits the cover art of this album a lot, I will say. A lot of these tracks kind of embrace the aesthetic of Utopia, which is more of a dystopian aesthetic, and this is one of those tracks, but it's not quite S for me. It's just not. I'm gonna put it up in A. I am. Next, we got Sirens, which is another solo track from Travis. Another eerie song. I think this message is great in the track list, sequencing right next to God's Country. It's the perfect spot for it because it's similar vibes and it's a similar kind of style. And Travis is rapping on this as well, much like HYAENA. But there's something about it that's not quite pushing it up into that S for me. I'm gonna be 100% honest. So I'm gonna put it in A. I know we're going on a little A streak right now, but that's about to change with these next few tracks. Now we have Meltdown featuring Drake. Yeah, this is Sicko Mode Part 2, literally. It literally is. I mean, we all know Travis Scott invented beat switches, right? I mean, he invented beat switches with Sicko Mode, and this one is pretty similar in that sense. That hook is fucking wild. Drake has an aggressive flow. It comes in kind of slow, and they both perform on both kind of beats on this actual song. And it's hard. One of my favorites on the album. This is S tier. It just is. This is fucking S tier. And next, oh my god, favorite song on the project, Fiend featuring Playboi Carti and Sheck West. Now, oh my god, Carti is in here with this new vocal inflection. Now, if you've been a fan of Carti, you've been following the snippets and the leaks, you have known he's been doing this sound for like 2 years at this point. But for the sleep motherfuckers who don't know a damn thing, they think this is brand new Carti voice, which it technically is on a release track, so I understand. But like, Carti's been doing this, and to see it finally see the light of day and know that his next album's probably gonna lead into a sound like this is crazy. And Sheck West on the ad-libs was hard as fuck. Travis did his thing on this. I love the way Carti did his hook and his more traditional voice and his verse in this hard, low voice, and then mixing them together for his verses throughout the back half of the track. It's fucking crazy. S tier, instant fucking S tier. Come on. Now we have DELRESTO featuring Beyoncé and Iver. Now, this song I wasn't really huge on. I'm still not absolutely huge on it, but the more I listen to it, the more I do enjoy it. I think it's very primal. It's like some jungle sounding shit. Definitely Yeezus inspired, which is a theme throughout UTOPIA. Of course, Kanye we've been talking about, but this one, Beyoncé has some angelic vocals, but Iver, of course, going crazy. But this one, it wasn't blowing me away. I'm gonna put it in B. I'ma put it in B. Now we have I Know, which is a little bit of a slower song, another solo song from Travis. No switches in here for the instrumental. It's pretty much the same throughout. I do think it's good, but it doesn't really have that it factor for me that's gonna bump it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's really getting bumped, in my opinion. Not much to say about this. I'm gonna put it in B. Next, we got another one of my favorites on here, TOPIA Twins, featuring Rob 49 and 21 Savage. Holy shit, this song is fucking crazy. I love that Rob 49 got some shine on this. 21 Savage, of course, is gonna do his thing. And it's hard throughout. I mean, they're all going back and forth with their crazy. It's just crazy. It's just fucking crazy. S, baby. Fucking S. Next, we have CIRCUS Maximus, named after the film for this album, featuring The Weeknd and Swae Lee. Swae Lee had a very short part, much like Sicko Mode, but, you know, Swae Lee has that angelic voice, so it was a nice little intro to the track, and The Weeknd's gonna do the thing The Weeknd does, where he's always incredible. This track is hard. It's giving me like Black Skinhead vibes, even more, that Yeezus inspiration. I can even hear 808s and heartbreaks in this as well. I know I keep saying Kanye, but he really is a big inspiration. This track is hard as fuck, but I don't, it's not quite A, and it's definitely not S for me. I'll say, I'm gonna put it in B. All right, I know this is pretty evened out, but I'm trying to be fair here. Next, we have Parasail featuring Young Lean. Now, I'm gonna be honest, one of my least favorite songs on the project. I really like Young Lean's part in this, even though it was super short. I like how it kind of sounded like a voicemail, almost like in the back. This is like a perfect interlude. I'm pretty sure this was the point of this track. However, putting it up against the rest of the album, it doesn't really stand up to where I think a lot of these tracks should. So I'm gonna put this in C. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put this in C. Next, we have SKITZO featuring Young Thug. Now, this track is fucking crazy. In my opinion, this is the best instrumental vocal progression on the entire album, just all the way through. You have so many different beat switches, you have so many different inflections, flows, switches, interludes within the track itself. This is like a 6-minute track, and it's fucking crazy. One of my favorites on here, all right? And of course, it's Free Thug. Thug did fucking crazy on this, so this is S. This is just S, easily. Next, we have Lost Forever featuring James Blake and Westside Gunn. Holy shit, now, if you're a fan of Travis, you've probably been waiting for this track for over a year at this point, because we've known about this, and I wasn't sure if it was gonna make UTOPIA, but it fucking did, and I'm so happy it did, because this shit is crazy hard. It's gritty, it's hard. Westside Gunn is a perfect feature for this. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Just something about this just makes you, it makes you feel like you're up to no good or want to start doing no good. This one's S, bro. This one has got to be S. Next, we have Love featuring Kid Cudi. Now, this is more of like a dance style. It's a more poppy track on here, I'll say. And actually, if you didn't know, this track was actually recorded like in 2015, I'm pretty sure. There's an old snippet of it. As far as the hook, at least, was recorded back then. This is an old track. And hearing Cudi on this is dope. You know, I'm excited for their collab project that just got confirmed to actually be coming out. So, hey, we're looking forward to that. I'm gonna put Love in B. I think that's how I'm feeling on it. Next, we have K-pop featuring The Weeknd and Bad Bunny. Now, I'm just gonna be honest, not a fan. You see, this was the lead single to the album, came out a week before, and I 100,000% understand why this came out. I think it was a really, really smart move for Travis Scott to not only create this song, but have it as a single so close to the album release. This song's gonna be huge. It's gonna be fucking everywhere. Bad Bunny, The Weeknd, come on, man. It's just like, it is that more like Latin style music, and of course The Weeknd can kind of hop on that, and Travis did his thing on it. It's not wooing me, you know, it's not really my thing. I don't want to sit here and hate on it, because I do. Yeah, it's a great business move. It just is, and I don't really think it took away from the rest of the album, because there's 19 tracks on this album, and it fit in the album pretty well with the sequencing. I'm not gonna lie, right next to Love and Telekinesis, which are the more pop-centric tracks, so I'm gonna put it in D. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it in D. I just gotta be honest. Next, we got Telekinesis featuring Future and SZA. This is another long track, and Future's on his Hendrix shit in here. And you know SZA's with them angelic vocals on the back half. meshing together completely well. This is an emotional track, a very good track. And it was kind of a sleeper for me at first, but it's growing on me a lot. I'm gonna put this up in A. I'm not gonna waste no time. I'm gonna just put that up in A. You know, I don't think there's much else to say other than it's soothing, it's relaxing, and I fuck with it. And next we got the final track on here. We got Till Further Notice, produced by Metro Boomin featuring James Blake. This song is also long, the outro to the album. It's another eerie track, a perfect outro if I do say so, and you know 21 was gonna slide on this. Regardless, Travis Scott does his thing on here. The James Blake backing vocals are crazy. Like I said, they're eerie. They make you feel like you're on the edge of something, and I fuck with it. I really do. Altogether, this album is eerie. It's like a mysterious ass album. I feel like this album gave us a lot of questions rather than answers, and I kind of like that. But Till Further Notice, I'm gonna put that up in A. I'm gonna put that up in A. So looking at this, I'm kind of happy with how this tier list looks. Let me know what you guys think about my ranking on here, you know. And I'm gonna have a tier list linked in the description if you want to make your own. Tweet it at me, you know what I'm saying. All my socials are down there too. But hey, if you guys enjoyed watching, you know, make sure to subscribe, like, hit the bell so you don't miss any videos, updates, anything like that. I'm gonna have a video on Travis Scott's discography and kind of how I feel that Utopia fits into it next. Very soon that is coming out, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, that's about all I got for you guys today. Go in the description. Follow my TikTok, my Spotify, my Twitter, my Instagram with their weekly updated New Music Friday playlist, and join my Discord down there too. And yeah, it's been Bryce. Peace.
Come up with the hot shit, all they do is talk shit. You can never stop it, boy, just stop. High-end drunk, all that HD vision. All these other motherfuckers full of indecision. These are going through your city like drug money. Made a meal off rap, fuck drug money. And now you hit me like I got you whatever you need. But deep down, hope a motherfucker bleed.